It's Be Single. Get your phone out. Press play.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Thank you. Good, I'm glad. Although
Welcome.
to hear it, you would have already done that, but it's fine. It's something.
Welcome back to Be Single.
Welcome to Be Single. Here you are now.
Get laid.
Get laid. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's the one from now on. Okay, perfect. If anybody has sex while listening to this podcast, please let us know. That would be a
life goal of ours.
Amazing.
I'm
Imagine coming.
tweeting.
Oh, sorry.
This is Allison Stevenson. In case you're a first-time listener, who knows?
Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you.
I interrupted you.
With the phrase, imagine coming. Imagine coming.
To the sound of our voices.
To this. I would love it. I think that'd be dope. We dare our listeners. We dare you. Can you come?
That's creepy.
While listening to our voice. Listening to our wonderful podcast intros.
And only the intro.
Just the intro. If you can come while listening to last week's intro about ranch dressing, we will pay you $10. We're going to need proof, too. So figure out a way. You're going to have to figure out a way to prove it without getting us in jail or whatever.
You can email your proof.
Ooh, okay, this is
kidding.
This is going in a direction I should not have taken it to.
We're a little bit loopy, I think.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. Why is that? Why are we? Is it your
don't know.
cookies? Alexandra baked cookies.
Yeah, they did not have weed in them.
They didn't.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
They're very good though.
They're not weed. There's no psychedelics in them.
Okay, so we're just like this.
Yeah. I think it's just like weird afternoon. Friday.
For us right now, it's Friday. Oh, we're releasing on Friday too. It's Friday. Hell yeah.
So you told me about a new app that sounded interesting.
Yes. This is what I wanted to talk about. I saw this article. I came across this article that honestly, I could have fallen for like a sponsored article type thing. But I fell for it because it actually seems quite interesting. It's about a new app for couples called Love Nudge.
Love Nudge.
That apparently, according to the headline, it could solve all your stress and relationship woes.
What?
So I'm curious. I mean, so it's basically if you download it and you tell your partner to download it, you can give each other nudges to do something. And what I found interesting about it, and we've been talking about this, we talked about it last episode, is it's from the guy who invented the whole love languages thing. He wrote the book on love languages.
My gosh.
It's like his app.
That is actually kind of a good idea because it would be so much easier if both partners took the love language quiz and then you knew what each other needed. And then you could just, do that thing. But it's hard to know.
Oh, you know what? It might not actually be by this guy is what I'm reading.
Oh.
But it's based off of his book. It's based off of Gary Chapman's 5 Love Languages.
Okay.
And
so
it's
the love languages are...
way. Oh, yeah. It's a more modern way to strengthen your relationship. So, as the website suggests, the premise is simple. Different people with different personalities express love in different ways. So about the book, okay, it's just going into the book now, but let's see what it says about the app. Oh, the languages is what you asked. The languages are quality time, receiving gifts, words of affirmation, acts of service, and physical touch.
Yeah. And so it makes you, how does it work?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now is I downloaded the app and I sent an invite code to my boyfriend without explaining to him anything about it. Yep. So we'll see what happens there. But here we go. Love Nudge includes an updated love language quiz, goal trackers, reminders, statistics, and the ability to sync with your partner to send and receive nudges. After taking the free quiz to identify your primary love language, which I already took, I took the quiz, you're then able to track your progress in filling up your partner's love tank and send suggestions, nudges, to guide your partner how to fill yours.
Oh.
Which, honestly, it's kind of interesting. Yeah. I want to hate this, but I think it might actually be a pretty decent idea.
It sounds dope if both people are into it.
I mean,
otherwise it's just like a nagging app.
Totally. Just like, hey, my love tank needs to be filled. Yeah. But I'm wondering if an app like this is going to hinder communication, like straight up face-to-face communication.
It could be like used as a like passive aggressive.
Totally. Like instead of saying, I'm just going to be like, nudge, I need touch today or whatever. Oh, yeah. But it could also, on the other end, it could help.
Yeah. Because then it could just be like, hey, don't forget about this.
Yeah. And then you can like talk about it afterward, or like that's kind of like a nice little first step.
Yeah.
So let's look at it optimistically and think that it would help. I took the quiz when I downloaded the app. And if you're single, I would still recommend downloading the app it's a very easy way to take the quiz. And they gave me this nice little profile thing where they broke down my love language into percentages.
Oh, yeah.
So my biggest one is quality time. And I guess that's 30% of my love language. Yeah. And then my second biggest is physical touch. Yeah. Which, that's surprising to me. I didn't think quality time was my number one.
Oh.
I thought it was more like acts of service. But turns out, no.
Yeah. Those are my two big ones, are acts of service and quality time.
Oh, yeah? You think? Yeah, acts of service for me was 20%. And then followed by words of affirmation, 13%. I guess because I'm very cocky and don't need a man to tell me anything. I already know. No, I'm just kidding. And then receiving gifts is my last one, 10%.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I'm just so used to dating broke guys. I've given up on gifts.
I just don't. I feel like giving gifts is sort of weird.
Yeah, we talked about this already, but yeah. I
don't like it. But that's really interesting.
Yeah, and then I see on the bottom here, it's like, how full is your love tank? On a scale of 0 to 100, how loved do you feel today? Whoa. Should I answer this? I don't know. I don't know how loved I feel today. See, it's like a weird question to ask.
Yeah. Well, have you interacted with your boyfriend today?
A little bit this morning. I mean, we spent some time together this morning.
Yeah.
And we touched each other this morning.
Oh, well, there you go.
And he did drive me to Starbucks this morning.
That's cute.
So.
Pretty loved.
I'm going to go with 60? 63%.
Nice.
Let's see. And then I'm wondering.
He still needs to fill up your tank a little bit today.
Yeah, he's got 40. You know what? Actually, now I think I'm being too generous. I should dial it. Dial it back. I'm at 51% now.
Okay, there you go.
I feel 51% loved. I sent him the invite code and he hasn't responded. But basically how this works is once he downloads it and he'll do his love language quiz, I guess from there we'll be able to send each other nudges.
And just see like how the other person's feeling today.
And I guess, you can also like set goals here.
Oh.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'll update you guys, but that's just something that I'm going to work on with my man.
I'm excited to see how it works out.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
And what he thinks about it.
He'll probably think it's stupid. But
yeah, probably.
He'll do it anyway.
I can't imagine that many guys are going to be like, sweet.
I know. Oh, hell yeah. Finally.
Hell yeah.
Finally, an app where I can learn about my love language. Finally, my love tank will be full. Can you imagine? But
yeah.
Well, that's what girlfriends are for, to make men do these things reluctantly. But then they end up loving it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you guys need someone to like spell it out.
They needed that nudge.
Like they
need the love nudge.
They can't just come to that conclusion themselves. Like they need a direct communication telling them what to do.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
I wish that I knew people's love languages like before I was in a relationship with them, or just like more like I wish there was a dating app that had.
You know what? That's a good point. Like that is interesting that it's not a thing that comes up more when you're first dating someone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's kind of like a niche thing, and like not a lot of people know about it.
Sure.
But like
it's
I always
so
wonder,
helpful.
But I always wonder that, like, especially if you're in something new, or like you like someone, or you're dating someone, but you're not.
Yeah, we could at least recommend, even if you don't straight up like can tell each other what your love languages are, you can guide each other and be like,
exactly.
You know, you don't have to actually take the quiz, but like at least be like, well, you know, like when you're expressing love, what do you like to touch more? Do you like to say nice things more? Like, kind of like make it more conversational.
Yeah. I just want anyone that I'm dating, I just want to make them take all these quizzes and be like, okay, just so I can know for personal.
Yeah, I want to know your attachment style, your love language, your
But
your
I can't
horoscope.
do that. I can't ask them that. I can't just be like,
why not?
Will you take this quiz?
Why not?
'Cause it's like weird.
It's not that weird.
If we're not like official.
I think if you've dated for like 3 weeks, you can start making him take quizzes.
I don't know.
No?
I would feel weird.
Really? Like a quiz. Start with one. And then like I think if it's, you know, the longer you can like keep introducing. Like start with astrology. Astrology is always the starter. Start there.
Oh, there you go. That's your in.
That's the first one. And then gauge their like how receptive. And then like 2 weeks later, that's when you can be like, oh, hey, look at this thing I found. Oh, weird. That's interesting. Love language. And then throw that one at them. And then after that, attachment style. Attachment style should be last. It's kind of the heaviest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And then that's it. I can't think of any others.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like a good plan.
That's maybe that we can throw that to our listeners. How soon is too soon to make someone
take weird relationship quizzes?
Take relationship tests. I mean, they're not really relationship tests, though. They're not like about you and that person.
No.
They're just about that person.
I guess they're just personality tests.
Yeah. Related to love.
Please, and also the Myers-Briggs, and also...
Oh, God.
and also the Enneagram, and what's your...
Like you get like a Rorschach test. What do you see? That's like third date. I'm going to show you these ink blots and you're going to tell me. This is just totally chill, cash. It's no big deal.
See, that's the thing though. Like, I think guys would just be like, you're supposed to just figure it out. You know?
Yeah.
By being around them.
Yeah, but like.
I know. I always want shortcuts though.
I mean... I don't know. Like, I think that they're really cool and they can be really constructive. So,
yeah,
like,
they can.
You know, if a guy is really against it, I think that's like almost a red flag. If he's like super against taking a quiz like that or something, it's like, why would you be against something that could be like furthering our connection or like helping us understand each other more?
That's true.
What's up? What's going on with that shit?
Yeah.
What, you don't want to love me, motherfucker? Is that what's going on?
I'm just thinking of like every guy in LA,
right?
And how it just generally how they're all like too cool for school.
Yeah, like, oh, you know that's bullshit, right?
Yeah,
that's like every dude. Oh, you know that's like
that's such bullshit.
You know that's like not. It's like not legit.
That's
like,
not
what,
me.
What does science really back that up, or is that like just some guy wrote that? They're all like that. Ugh.
Yeah.
You know that astrology. It's like just stupid.